How to start wholesaling with no money. Let's talk about how to start wholesaling with no money. All right, so let's talk about how to start wholesaling with no money. I know this is a little tricky for a lot of people still, and they said, but you said there's no need for money. I just want to clarify a few things, okay? And no, you don't need any money, okay? It comes down to a couple of things. It's about resource management, okay? It's about management of resource. It depends on what you have. The truth of the matter is that this is about return on investments, right? Return on investment, right? And so you cannot claim any kind of returns unless you invest something. That's just the bottom line, the real truth about business, right? But the question is that, are you investing? Do you have to invest cash, money, right? You can invest any type of resource that's valuable in the marketplace, okay? It has to be valuable in the marketplace. So we're not just going to turn around and take a random paper and say, can I invest this? No, right? That would be a not so intelligent argument either, right? Also as well, right? So my point here is this: return on investment. You have to invest something of value, right? The most valuable thing to us as human beings, okay, is time. Okay, why? Because we value the time we spend with friends and family, just living life, than the time we spend trying to get money, right? We value that more than money. Why? See, when it comes to money, right, why do we keep exchanging money for other things? Because it's not the money we value, it's what the money can buy that we value, right? Another thing is that money can go and come as many times as it needs to, depends on what we're exchanging for. But once you lose time, you can't get that time back, and that's an absolute truth, right? Like, some people can still argue that no, you could lose money for life. You could argue that, but it's not an absolute argument, right? But the fact that once you lose time, it's gone for life, is an absolute statement. It's a fact of life. It's just what it is for every individual, right? So with that being said, if all you've got is time, you can absolutely invest it in real estate. There are ways to invest it in real estate and make money in real estate. Especially, that's the whole point of wholesaling. Okay? That's the whole point of wholesaling. So wholesaling is the art and science of finding deeply discounted properties, right, from distressed sellers, locking up under contract at a price that's desirable for investors. Then you take the contract and then you assign the rights, the equitable rights in that contract. You assign it to an end buyer investor, right? A cash buyer investor is ideal, okay, because it makes the deal a lot more smoother. When it's cash, it's not your cash, it's the end buyer's cash, right? It's their cash. If they have to use a mortgage, then there's restrictions. You probably can't go through with the deal. So you have to only deal. It's better off to deal with only distressed properties that need some work, that will be highly desirable. It looks ugly on the face, but it's beautiful to an investor who wants to put in the work and sell the property for a profit. So they come in with cash. They don't care. They just notice that you just found them a deal. They pay you a nice fee for that. Well, how much money did you invest? It doesn't have to be anything. So it depends on what guru you follow. Some people say, hey, you have to at least put $10 on the contract. Okay, $10. But the $10 is not capital for the property, okay? It's $10. It's just to make the contract completely legal. But even the effort to make the contract completely legal, in my opinion, it's a useless effort, because ultimately what you're looking for is motivated sellers, and not a seller that will say, hey, can you put down at least $1,000? That's not the seller you're looking for. That seller needs to talk to an agent, a real estate agent. They're looking for someone to represent their interest. And it's okay if you're licensed to help them with that, or you have somebody who is licensed on your team to help them with that, and then they can also they can reciprocate the favor in future transactions, right? But the point I'm making here is this: You don't need no money. What you need is to understand the value of your time, your energy, and cash, and other resources that you may have at your disposal, and see how you can flip that into real estate profit. It's that simple. Okay. I'm speaking precisely to a person that sounds crazy. You don't need no money. You don't. You really don't. On this channel right here, I have 2 different free courses. If you go to my channel homepage, I have 2 different free courses that will take you from start to bottom of completing a deal. Okay. There's another one called Free Wholesaling 101 course right there on that. But you can Google it by Ola. Just make sure you have by Ola at the end, and it will come right up. Okay. No, you don't need money precisely for capital. Okay, because you're not the one that will be buying the property, and eventually you can stack some cash from your profit of assignment fees that these investors are happily giving to you. You can stack some stash, and you can start, having your money work for you too. So having your money work for you in real estate is not needing money. That's also a space where you want to be eventually in the future. That's a place that everyone prays to get to. But it's a mindset thing to get stuck on the thing that you need money. It's really a mindset issue. Okay. The most valuable thing in life is time. Okay. It's your personal time, because once it's gone, it's gone. Okay. Once it's gone, it's gone. The reason why they say real estate is also very valuable is because it's limited supply of real estate, right? Because it's just this land, right, that we have right now. But real estate, but time literally disappears into the past. Okay, literally. So if that's all you've got that you can invest in real estate, ask further questions. Stop being skeptical. Ask further questions. All I got is time. How can I invest my time and make 10, 20, 30, $50,000 in real estate? Right. So with time, you have to also invest skills, energy, right? It's a little bit of work, commitment, consistency, right? These things are very, very hard, but they're easier said than done. But if you can absolutely make money without no money in wholesaling. Absolutely.